Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Gray Beer Garage. My name is Matt. We lost our audio here. For some reason, the mic wasn't connecting correctly with the receiver, which is one of my biggest fears. But here we're kind of explaining that this chainsaw sawmill is from Zozin. It was purchased on Amazon, right around $100. There are some additional tabs here that I'm pointing at. Those red tabs help you set up your first initial cut that your chainsaw mill is going to rest on while you are making that first cut through your log for planking. And I'm kind of just going about here doing a little more of an explanation of what we're doing here, and why we wanted to do this, which is obviously we wanted to make some cool woodwork things maybe down the future, doing a cutting board or even maybe charcuterie boards, which everybody wants to make charcuterie boards for whatever reason. So anyway, we're just kind of explaining here what we're going to do, what the process is. We got this set up, and the first thing we're going to do is take off the first cut with the mill, which actually gives us a flat surface for the chainsaw mill then to rest on, and we don't have to use the 2x4s for any additional cuts after that. So that's kind of where we're at, guys, and we're going to go ahead and hopefully the audio will be a little better throughout the rest of this video.
Explain that. Come on. No, we don't. Keep this around. We can add to the tip. Oh, that's fine. I just added stuff out that I don't need. Forgot my ear protection. Yeah. Someone will point that out. You don't have ear protection. Oh, yeah. Alright. So we're gassed up. And, have some nice bar oil again. There we go. Well, maybe not.
Once you get your first cut done, guys, you just basically peel off the top here, just like that. And the cool thing is now you can kind of inspect your wood, see what you're kind of working with here. So let me bring you over closer here, show you what our first cut looks like. We'll clean that off. See if we can get you up over it a little more. Hopefully you can kind of see how nice that grain looks there. Probably should have grabbed the water. Give me a second, guys. We'll grab a water. I'll show you what that looks like. Okay. Alright, guys. So let's spread this water around and see what we got here from this plank that we're going to get out of this. See that nice coloration there? So you got this nice dark piece through here. Well, this is part of a gnarl. I think that's what they call it. That was on. Let me show you what that looked like. So that was the piece that we cut off first, kind of in preparation to cut this board. And you can see how pretty that is too on that side of the board. But that gives us that really pretty dark spot through here. So we're going to go ahead and make another cut here with the saw. This time we don't need our 2x4s because this flat surface is going to be the guide for our mill. So we're going to go ahead, get the chainsaw ready, and we'll show you that next step through here. We're going to have to make an adjustment to the mill because we don't want to cut as thick. So we might do like a 1.5 inch, maybe 2 inch cut out of here. So we're going to go ahead and get on that, and we'll bring you back in when we're ready to cut. So guys, before we get into the cut, I want to show you these have markings on here. So what we figured out is that basically your measurement is the very top of this red grain here. So if you want a 2-inch cut, you would come down to here. You would set your 2-inch mark here. See if you can see that. That 2-inch mark would be even with the top of this red. And that's what we found works pretty good for measuring this out. So we're going to probably set this at about 1.5 to 2 inches. And we're going to draw a nice plank out of this. And then obviously we'll come to here on this one and we'll measure this one up to the 2-inch mark also. And then we'll make our next cut out of here. Alright guys, so we've got it set up now to cut our 2-inch slab. So we'll just fire up the saw and then we'll get running here. And the beautiful gentleman you see in the background is my buddy Bill. So you guys can leave a nice comment about my best friend there. Beautiful friend. Alright, here we go. Now when you do this, you want to make sure you have it pressed up and level. Ear protection. Be good for your ear protection.
have our pressure back here to keep it from dipping down. That's kind of something we figured out as well. Alright, I think that chain needs to be sharpened. Whew. Definitely cut a lot slower. Alright. Joey, you want to come over? Ooh, that's pretty. Bring you guys over here to look at that. So here is the backside of that piece. We got a lot of nice features throughout this wood. Have my wife bring over a little bit of water to show you what this looks like right here. Pretty. So that's kind of, hopefully you guys can see how nice that looks. Alright, so we're going to do one more plank, and I think then we'll be done for the day here. But I wanted to show you guys what this looked like. I'm going to do another plank. I'll do it off camera since you guys have already seen the first two cuts here, and then we'll come back. So guys, that last cut went real slow. So what I'm going to do now is sharpen this chain. Now I don't know if you know how to sharpen a chain or not. Not that hard. See if we can set you up to show you real quick. Where's that saw? There it is. Let's see if we can just show you real quick here. So this is just a cheapo saw chain sharpener, but basically you take this file edge, you put it inside your tooth here, and you match the angle of that tooth, and you slide through 1, 2, 3. Don't back and forth it, because that's, you just start dragging your tooth the wrong way. And I always push through 1, 2, 3. On to the next one. 1, 2. And let's see, get that to come back into that track. 3. And so on and so forth, and that's how you do it. Alright, here we go. Oh. Hopefully this cuts better, now it's sharp.
That's awfully thick, isn't it?
Huh?
That's awfully thick.
That's 2 inches. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Still good? Alright, so here we want to make sure we got all the weight forward, keep this thing level. Something else we want to do is make sure that we let this kind of eat on its own and not really push the bar through.
thing jumped out. There it is. Looks like the thread might be shot on that too. Look at the screw. The threads. Are they bent? Might keep it in there better. Huh? I think so. Fall down and hit the brake? Yeah. Yeah, maybe it'll stay in. Alright.
I think I might be covered in sawdust. Whew! Oh my gosh. Alright guys, so pull this off and flip it over and see what we got underneath. Oh yeah, look at that. That's pretty. Let's get the old broom there. Ribs smell good. Gotta get those potatoes going. Alright guys, so this is gonna be it. We'll show you our final reveal here. And it's time for like prepping dinner and getting some ribs ready. We'll show you what those ribs look like too. Yeah. Let's see. Losing light, so do the best we can here. You see how pretty that wood is all the way through. Nice. That is a nice piece of wood. Alright guys, well that's kind of the Zozen Amazon chainsaw at work. Pretty nice.
Well, guys, thanks for joining us here on Graybeard Garage. I do appreciate it. This was just a real quick review of the Zozen chainsaw mill. I think it worked out really great. We were able to make some really nice planks here. We're just kind of giving you a review here of what we thought the saw mill, how it kind of performed, and we did think it was really good. So, guys, thanks for checking us out here on Graybeard Garage. As always, my name is Matt, and remember, you can do anything if you put your mind to it. We'll see you here next time. Until then, take care, guys. So here's our finished ribs, guys. After doing some work cutting slabs, we're still cutting slabs of ribs. That was a dad joke, yeah, definitely.